Hey everyone, how's it going? In today's video, I want to talk to you briefly regarding a free piece of software that I came across yesterday that will allow you to type in any domain name that you want, regardless of what kind of niche you're in or business you're in. Will allow you to type in any domain name of one of your competitors to help give you an idea of what kind of keywords and web descriptions that they utilize to help them rank really well in Google search engines and other various search engines as well. Okay, the way I came across this is because I've actually been having some issues with my website here lately, trying to get it to rank and things like that. So after talking with a bunch of people that have experience in this thing where I don't and whatnot, I decided to go online to look for some kind of software that I could maybe use on my own, to help get me started to find out my competitors' keywords that they use, as well as their descriptions for the search engines and things like that. Just to help give me an edge, of course. Um, so on any account, with this, it is free. The only real limitation it has is a few features it doesn't give you from the paid version, which is totally fine because you really don't need it, especially for what I'm going to be using it for anyway. Um, the other limitation on it is the fact that it only crawls the first 500 web pages. Okay, now depending again what business you're in, most websites are not going to even have 500 web pages. Okay, but if they do, let's say they have 600 or 501, regardless, it'll crawl the first 500 web pages. And to be honest with you, if you're just using the software to simply get an idea of what your competitors are using as far as keywords, meta descriptions, etc., to help you know, you know, you know, to get you to rank higher and stuff, then 500 web pages ought to definitely give you a decent start. Now, I will say this: it is very easy to copy and paste the information, and I'm maybe going to show you what I'm referring to. But it's very easy to copy and paste the information to where you really don't have to do much work at all. However, the way I look at that is simply don't be a douchebag. You know what I'm saying? Like these companies have paid thousands or maybe even millions of dollars to SEO experts to get them there. And it's one thing to use it to help give you an advantage. So you don't have to spend so much money out of pocket up front, and everything. But take the keyword ideas and do it in your own way. Don't use them word for word. Don't use the meta descriptions word for word. Do it in your own words. Just help use the software really to give you an idea. What to do. Okay, but without further ado, the software that I found, it is called Screaming Frog. Okay. Um, Now this software, like I said, you can look at it online and everything. Do a Google search for it. You should find the website. I downloaded it just yesterday, which was July 12th, for free. Right here, you can see this is all the kind of information it gives you, and you can look up literally any website that you want. Okay. Um, Now let me go ahead and give you an example of what I'm referring to. Okay. So one of the biggest websites out there, and I'm not in their business niche, but one of the biggest websites out there, and I just want to show you how powerful this is Walmart.com, right? So you just type in the URL right there. You come over here, you hit start. Now see right here, it's a free version of Screaming Frog SEO Spider. It's limited to crawling 500 URLs and purchase license to crawl to remove the crawl limit. But like I said, you really don't need to do that if you don't want to. But let's say, for instance, right here, this is the URL for their main website, and it gives you all kinds of information. Now, all this information, if you only want to look at, like, say, the meta keywords or whatever, you can actually come up here to these tabs up here, like the meta description, meta keywords, H1 tags, H2 tags, images, and so on and so forth, and click on each one. And what it'll do, like for instance, if I clicked on meta description, it'll give you the address and then what their meta description is over here. And you can also do it like for the keywords and um, here. Now, like, certain pages aren't going to have no keywords, but other pages will. And this is, I actually tried looking at several different websites just to see, what all this piece of software could do. My apologies, everyone. Um, my wife was calling me for something. So on any account, with this, like I said, I've tried it with several different websites. So that's the reason why I know for a fact that not all web pages on the website will have like meta information or any other information for that matter. But like I said, this really does give you a lot of really good information to help you out, to know, kind of what keywords they're using, H1 tags, the whole nine. Tells you what the word count is on the web page, the text ratio, so on and so forth. Down here on the bottom, it does give you a little bit more tabs to utilize and things. This graph right over here tells you exactly. It doesn't give like any actual percentages, but it basically tells you like gives you a rough idea on how much HTML, JavaScript, or any of these other options that it's using. So as you can see here, like their main website mainly uses HTML, and then a small fraction of it uses other, other some kind of programming language. So on any account, it's like I said, guys, this is really good. I personally do junk removal, and that's my primary business as of right now. But I do have more than one, but that is my primary business right now is junk removal, and I did it for one of my competitors who aren't a national franchise, but they are a highly big successful company that mainly service same areas as me and a little bit more, that make a lot of money every year and everything. And I typed in their domain name and did the exact same thing that I'm showing you with Walmart.com's website, and it pulled up like at least 500 pages of their website. I don't know how many they exactly have, but it pulled up at least the first 500 and showed me all kinds of information. And that's going back to what I was saying earlier. I could be a douchebag and create similar pages to them or the same pages I already have and take their meta descriptions, meta keywords, whatever, copy paste them, change a few things around to where it you know reflects my company name and all that and not theirs. But that's just a douchebag move to do. Okay, I am going, and plus a lot of the keywords that they have on their website I already have on my website anyway. Um, but like I said, it does help you to know what kind of keywords they're using, what kind of web pages they have. Um, you know, maybe you have more or less than your competitor. Maybe that's an issue, or anything else for that matter. Okay, but like I said, this software is pretty good. This was the fourth or fifth software that I try to download or use on a website. Like literally, I found a website that was trying to do something similar to this, and it did give me a bunch of keywords, but like a lot of the keywords just didn't make sense. It was like one or two words and things like that and everything. So I think what they were doing is just like breaking it down to every individual keyword. You know what I'm saying? But this software, like I said, you know, um, it'll tell you right here, their main web page, their meta keywords for the web page is like Walmart, Walmart.com, online shopping, gifts, toys, home, jewelry, so on and so forth. Their meta description, right here and stuff. Oh, and to show you what I was referring to, let me take this off real quick. Um, See, like the meta description right there, you can take it and pay. So, like I said, it is very easy to do that and stuff. But like I said, just don't do that. I mean, that's not why I'm showing you guys the software. I'm showing it to you because I know a lot of people in groups I belong to and other people, um, you know, would like something like this to help give them an edge to where, maybe you don't have a lot of money right now to hire an SEO expert, to find you the right keywords, to find you, how short or long a meta description should be, and all the other good stuff. And so it helps give you an idea of, hey, my competitors are doing it this way, so that's a good idea. And oh, that's a keyword I didn't think about, or hey, I'm already using, these 5 or 6 keywords right here, but these 3 down here, I didn't even think about them. Those are a good idea, things like that and stuff. So like I said, just make it your own, because unfortunately, uh, you know, even if you decided to be a douchebag and do it like that, if you know, there could be companies out there that are scanning websites. I mean, I don't know personally. I'm just saying, roughly, maybe hypothetically, there could be companies out there scanning websites that are looking for other companies who are stealing their ideas. Whether it's keywords, meta descriptions, content on their web pages, whatever. And if they find you, you could be in some serious trouble with a lawsuit. So that's what I'm saying. Utilize the software as an idea and take it from that point and make it your own. Um, but anybody, hell, even my 11-year-old or my 8-year-old daughter could simply copy, paste, right into our website and everything, and take all this information and so on and so forth or whatever. But just don't do that. Don't open yourself up for potential lawsuits in the future. It's not worth it. Just take it, and make it your own. Okay. But like I said, the software, it's called Screaming Frog and stuff. If for some reason you cannot find it on online on Google, shoot me a message and everything, and I'll send you the downloadable file that I have, so you can install it and whatnot. And if you have any questions about the software, just let me know. I'll try to help you out the best I can, because like I said, I've only been using it for about roughly a day at this point and everything. But so far, I like everything about it. It's very easy to use, very easy to understand. You can also with the filter, you can choose all or only certain things, and you can even export it out. Now if you export it out, like I did one for this company, one of my competitors, um, just to see what the export feature would do. But with the export feature, it opens up in Microsoft Excel or any other Excel program that you have, and you know the things like the tabs are like all crunched together. You know what I'm saying? So unless you just want to export it for something, maybe you want to use this and sell the service from it or something. I don't know. Me personally, I'm not going to do that. I'm just using it to give me an idea of what my competitors are using as far as keywords and whatnot. So on any account, go ahead and end this video. My apologies for rambling and stuff. I just wanted to get this out here for you all. And again, if you have any questions,